Hi everyone, and welcome to this video where we're gonna do an introduction to the marketplace platform for partners. First of all, we're gonna review some of the concepts that it's important to know before we start. We're gonna know what is a seller, what is a buyer, and what is a licensee. A seller is a software organization that is gonna be the responsible for generating and issuing the invoices that you as a client or as a partner, you're gonna receive. A buyer is a client or partner, so it's you, that conducts business with Software One sellers and receive invoices from Software One. Those buyers, those organizations, gonna be configured in the marketplace. A licensee is an organization that utilizes or consumes those services. And as we're gonna see later, those licensees could be own organizations, internal organizations, or could be a third-party organizations. So, your clients. So, in the marketplace platform, we can do two types of businesses: direct businesses and indirect businesses. Direct businesses is that business that you do, your organization does, directly with Software One. An indirect business, also known as a Tier 2, is that business where you are reselling Software One products to your customers. So let's take a look. In a direct business, as we were saying, is a business that it's not intended to resell. So it's basically own consumption. You buying software from Software One to consume yourself. But in the indirect business, it's a relationship for resale. So basically, the licensee has a business relationship with you. Those are third-party companies to which you gonna sell. And this is the main difference. Those two scenarios can be achieved within the marketplace. And we're gonna see how to configure those scenarios in the next explanations. There is also a concept that we need to understand, that is the programs. What are programs? Programs are those vendor initiatives like the Microsoft CSP Cloud Solution Partner Program, where you as a partner, you have to enroll into those programs in order to be able to resell that product. In these scenarios, in a direct scenarios, there are many other vendors that require those programs to be certificate in order to participate. Within the marketplace, you will see these three concepts: a program, enrollments, and certificates. The enrollment is basically that process of becoming part of the program. And final, the certificate is basically the proof that you have completed this enrollment process successfully. To resell CSP, we have two main programs. One is the Microsoft Cloud Solution Provider Partner Program, and then we have the Software One CSP Partner Program. Both are required in order to buy and resell CSP products. First of all, we're gonna take a look how to check if your partner account is really a partner account or it's just a client account. The first time that you log into the marketplace, you will see a screen something like this. So we're gonna go to the menu, we're gonna go to settings, and we're gonna click on account. Once in the account, we're gonna be able to see in the general tab information that says partner program, yes or no. If it's yes, that means that you are set up as a partner of Software One, and therefore you're gonna be able to create licensees for resale. There is also places where we can check our buyers and our licensees. So let's take a look. In the same section, in the same module, we're gonna be able to see on the side panel a section that says buyers. We're gonna click, and here we're gonna see a list of all the entities that we have configured in the marketplace. So we're gonna be able to check all the details of all the organizations that gonna be receiving invoices from Software One. And finally, the licensees. Just below buyers, we're gonna be able to see licensees option. We can click there, And here we're going to be able to see all the licensees, both own organizations and third-party organizations that we have configured in the marketplace, and how we can differentiate between those own organizations or resale organizations. Here you have this column that it says resale licensee. If it's yes, that means that it's an organization where we're going to be reselling software. And it says no, it means that it's an own organization where we're going to do self-consumption. To be able to add a new licensee, we can click on the button add, and we're going to have a wizard where we're going to be able to fill all the information. Important to note that here you have a check where you can select if this is a resale licensee or not. In order to enroll into programs, we're going to go to the menu, we're going to go to Marketplace, and then we're going to select Programs. If you're an organization that has been migrated from the legacy partner portal, the CSP Cloud Solution Partner Program from Microsoft is going to be automatically certificated for you. But you have to enroll into the SoftwareOne CSP Partner Program. You're going to select, we're going to go to Certificates, and then we're going to click on Add. This will open wizard where we're going to select the first of all, which is the buyer where we want to apply and we want to enroll into the program. We select it. We create a certificate name for this specific certificate, and we click Next, and finally Add. This process is automatically done, automatically approved. So as soon as you finalize the enrollment process, a certificate going to be issued for you. We can check the certificate going into the certificate page, and we're going to see that the certificate is active. So once we configure the buyers, once we configure the licensees, once we have both programs enrolled and issued a certificate, then we are ready to resell. Let's take a look on how to do it. From the home or any other page, we can go to the menu, we can go to Marketplace and select Products. We will select one Microsoft product, in this case, Business, Enterprise, and Apps Commercial, and we're going to select Buy Now. Here we have a couple options. One is to select an existing agreement where we want to do some changes, but in this case, we're going to create a new agreement. The first thing that we have to do is to select one of the licensees that we want to create the agreement for. In this case, it's an agreement for a customer that we want to resell. So we have to check the licensee that has resale yes, and it's the licensee that we want to resell to. We're going to select it, next, and then the next thing is that we have to fill and we have to fulfill the requirements from Microsoft and SoftwareOne. In this case, the two certificates that proves that we belong to both the CSP Cloud Solution Partner Program and the SoftwareOne CSP Partner Program. We select the active certificate, in this case this one, click Next, and the CSP Partner Program. We select the active certificate and we click on Next. We have two options: creating new cloud account or connect existing cloud accounts. In this case, we're going to create new cloud account. The first thing is select the primary domain name for this new cloud account. We're going to fill that information, and then we're going to fill other company information for this agreement and this account. One important thing is that we have the ability to do the co-terming for the subscriptions. So if you want to do co-term for this agreement and subscriptions, then you have to select this option. There is other information required by Microsoft, and we have to fill that information. Support contacts, and then selection of items. We're going to select those items, those products that we want to include in the agreement. In this case, in this scenario, we're going to select Visual Plan 1. And if we want to change the quantity, we can do it from here. In this scenario, we're going to select 2 items, click Next, and here we can add some extra information for the order and for the agreement. Something like PO numbers or external information that may be useful for you in case that you want to synchronize or you want to integrate the marketplace platform with one existing ERP or CRM system that you have in place. We can review all the information and place the order. Once we place the order, this will be automatically started the process to be fulfilled, and we can take a look on it. So when going into the order details, we can see that this order is processing, and in few minutes we're gonna see that it's automatically updated and in a state of querying, and we have a required action that it's the acceptation of GDAP invitation. So we will see all the information required to accept the GDAP invitation from the parameters tab. We will see the user password and the username that we will need to fulfill after clicking on the link of the GDAP invitation. Once all the steps required on the Microsoft portal are being done, we can click on process again, and the order will go to processing. After a few minutes done by Microsoft, this order will be completed. So we can check the list of orders, and we're going to be able to see all the different orders that we have in different stages. So it's a matter of time that this order gonna become complete, or if the vendor requires more information for you, it will just go back to querying status. So this is a quick introduction to the marketplace, and this is what you can expect when entering into the marketplace. If you want more information about what's the capabilities of the new marketplace, you can go to docs.platform.software.com and get ready for the marketplace platform. Thank you.